In Singapore, over 143,000 motorcycles hit the road every day. For riders, the helmet is essential protection, but how often do we think about what's inside? Helmet hygiene is often overlooked. Traditional cleaning methods are slow, inconvenient, and barely effective. But one man saw an opportunity to change that.
Hi, my name is Chris. I am 34 this year and I'm one of the founders of SNAPCLEAN. So before I started SNAPCLEAN, I was actually a regular in the army. I was in the army for seven plus years. Then after that I left and I was doing a little bit of sales, a little bit of digital marketing here and there. Actually, I'm a rider myself. I've been riding for quite a few years. I always have a favorite helmet, right? But the way that I look at it is, if I were to kind of wash my helmet the traditional way, I will take a very long time. So about a few hours to fully clean it, to wash it, and then like a day and a half after that for it to dry. Then when I saw that there was this machine around, I felt that this addresses something that many of us riders we face on a daily basis. So I found that it's a good business, it's a good product, and it addresses quite a huge gap in the market, especially with the increase of delivery riders at that point in time. I've used helmets like my whole life, or rather many years of my life, right? In army and riding a bike. When I'm riding, if I don't wash my helmet after a while, my face breaks up into pimples quite badly, especially in terms of like my forehead, like under my chin where the straps are. Okay, so if we talk about bacteria, germs, yeast and all that, right? If you ask any rider whether they are confident, that their helmet is clean, I can say that majority of them will say no. But I would say that's one of the key problems. The whole process actually takes about 8 minutes. It takes 8 minutes. The first 3 minutes will be ozone and UV sterilization. So what this does is that it breaks down the bacteria and germs. Once after 3 minutes, that's where the disinfectant misting comes in. So this disinfectant mist actually kills the remaining bacteria. Okay, it kills stuff like your COVID, kills your hand, foot, mouth, the viruses that cause hand, foot, mouth. And then lastly, the last 2 minutes will be low heat drying to dry up all the moisture so that germs and bacteria don't grow. And also when you put on the helmet after that, it gives a very nice and comfortable feeling, like you take your clothes out from the dryer. At the start, it was very difficult because this is a very, very new thing, right? Firstly, people are very sensitive about their helmet because it goes onto their head, right? It's just in their face. So for us to try and convince them that this machine actually works, it took quite a long time for people to get receptive of it. I think I'm very thankful for those who supported us, who like, hey, actually I don't mind trying. But definitely for us, we want to expand, whether in the global or just in the regional area. Make it more of a household name. So every biker, right now there are about 100,000 bikes in Singapore, right? So, and I would say not a lot of them know about our machine yet, and not a lot of them have tried it yet. So as long as you're a rider, yes, this is something that I want to try, I want to use, I want to incorporate into my daily life. The idea of SNAPCLEAN is just to bring convenience to the community, right? So you don't have to take up probably a day and a half of not being able to wear your favorite helmet. Something that you use as a preventive measure rather than a cure. You use it 1-2 times a week. It cleans your helmet, it sterilizes your helmet, you feel good wearing it. And I feel that apart from motorcycle helmets, there's many other communities that can benefit from this. I think it's very interesting because sometimes I will have some of my friends message me, drop me a message and say, hey, my friend was just sharing with me about this machine. Then when I receive messages like that, I feel like, wow, actually, I getting somewhere lah. I think on a personal level, SNAPCLEAN is something that was started really out of my partners and myself. Like what really started out of our comfort zone. There was a lot of hesitation, or rather a lot of doubt. But I always live by these 4 lines. Okay, finish strong, finish weak, never back down, never quit. And this is something that I picked up. I would say a bit later on in life, but the idea is that a lot of times I used to give up quite easily, right? And I would see a lot of negatives in the things that maybe I thought of doing, or I would face along the way lah. Thank you very much for the support that you've given us over the years. We really appreciate it. Whether be it you use our machine, you don't use it, you share with your friends, or you just have something nice to say, or even if you have any feedback as well lah. So really, thank you so much, and we look forward to serving you all for a long time in the future lah.
From a simple frustration to a revolutionary solution, SNAPCLEAN proved that innovation often begins with everyday problems. In just 8 minutes, they changed the way we think about hygiene, one helmet at a time. Whether you are a daily rider, a delivery hero, or someone who values convenience and cleanliness, this is only the beginning. Thank you for joining us on this ride. We will see you next time.
Very cool guy. He has a gold grill.